Hello. Good evening. Hi, I'm Nett Williamson. Jesus has put me in charge of end times, okay? So let's get started. I got a lot of material. I'm going to be here a long while. And this one eye is acting up. Anyways, so I'll just keep dabbing it if I need to. Alright, let's get started, okay? Alright, let's just start here. July 6th. I'm just conveying something right now. I wrote down, I can't take jack from anyone while on this journey. This is all free and pure, meaning, yes, I'm taking tithes and offerings, but that's down the road. I'm just saying, if anyone's nice enough, wants to, I doubt it, give me anything, I really can't accept it anyways, okay? It's got to be pure, okay? I can't be accused of doing anything. Okay, because this is for the everyday man who was too dang busy trying to make a living, carving out a life, building a beautiful life for his family. Okay? So, yeah, this is all free and pure, so nobody needs to pay me other than churches. But now we have to deal with this stuff. You know, that's what I call, if you're new to the scene, blood sacrifice, all that stuff, Epstein, just you name it, it's it. All the things that are very ungodly. Let's see. But now we have to deal with the stuff. Leave this planet. Everything we've done, we got to just trash and go. That's okay. Okay. Heaven is so much better. We just don't have a clue. We just can't wrap our minds around the fact that there is a new, beautiful world awaiting for us called heaven. Okay. I'm already pulling back from it. You know, I'm disengaging from everything in my life because I'm going to be on the road. This is not going to be my life here anymore. Forget the curtains. They'll never go up. It's whatever's here stays. I'm going to do a few honeydews. The screens, I got to finish that. I will finish that. All right, here. After he said that, I said, I can't do this by myself. Jesus says, yes, you can. That's right. That's during the rainbow thing. Yes, you can. If I say you can, you can. Okay. All right. Here's another one. Shower. All right. It's going to be touchy. I know a lot of people that have done this. But hey, you know, it's okay. It's not. But anyways, let's see. This is Jesus because it's shower stuff. Okay. Don't mark your body. It's in the Bible. Ignore. I don't care. Laugh out loud. See, mark of the beast, that's why. Because he doesn't want you to be marked because you're his. You're his, remember? Your dick isn't yours, our cooter isn't ours, it's all his, okay? Our bodies are not ours. They're his. They always were. We just took a license because we got out of the Word. We got out of the Word. Well, y'all did, I did. And I got to thinking, if I've been in the Word 34 years, the first time I heard Jesus, I thought it was God. The first time I heard Jesus was when my daughter was 2, 34 years ago. When the Jehovah's Witnesses knocked on my door, and Jesus said to me, because I saw who they were. You know how you are. He said, what are you afraid of? Learning about God? So they started me reading the Word every day. Now, I haven't kept it up all the time, but I'm John. Hello. Okay. If you have tattoos, that's fine. I'm just saying don't start getting amassed with tattoos. If you have them, you know, stop. On some level, you will come across as a short bus person. That's why. Another thing, you know. It's the end times. Think about it. In those days, you don't want to come across as nothing. You want to come across as milquetoast, living and moving and having your being in treacherous times. And if come across as a heathen, they're going to shoot you or whatever. Well, that was before we were going to get raptured. I wrote this July 7th, but that's whatever. I just wrote what he said. And if they, whatever. And, okay, they are going to avoid you like the plague. Run you off their compound, whatever. Yeah, let's not mark our, you know, because maybe not everybody's going to make the rapture right away, you know. I'm praying this whole area to at least give whoever didn't get raptured and ain't going to get raptured respite till Jesus does scorch earth so they can live in peace. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm trying. Every day I'm saying stuff, okay? Okay, they'll avoid you like a plague. Run you off their compound, whatever. Yeah, let's not mark our bodies up. We have to represent the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, and it ain't with a bunch of tattoos. I mean, we're supposed to use Christ as an example. He didn't have any. Jesus wasn't tatted up to the floor up. Come on. Be holy because I'm holy. Keep up. Okay? Okay, stay. Now is not the time. Now's not the time. Oh, whatever. Okay, next. It's still continued. Whatever he tells us, we're going to do it. Because I'm going anyways. Heaven. But I'm to set the example. God says you could have what she has if you had done what she did. Yeah, my faith. Okay. Okay, I think I have covered somewhere. Let me scoop this. I think I did. I must have messed up. Okay, I think I found it. Okay. Okay. All right, that did that one. Nope. Well, I did tell Jesus, I did say this. I'll just reiterate it. I'm just glad that you were running the show because I don't know Jack. I guess that's the way you want it. That I don't know Jack, he says. Because it will be all clean, not tainted, okay? He wants me to express to Wes and Liz how angry he is with all their behavior. Here we go again. How bad it must be when God hates you. Hates you so much because you're BS that he gave me, God, wisdom and knowledge just to dodge your schemes. He said blow up on him. I'm not going to waste my time. Yeah, he hates you, okay? Get a clue. Turn this bus around. Get into Joyce Myers. Walking in Love. Just do it, okay? Become better versions. I'm sure he'll forgive you if you ask for forgiveness, especially what you did to us, okay? Don't leave that out because he ain't going to honor it. Especially me. Come on. Yeah, he ain't going to. He's not going to. You'll just get yourself cysted. Well, we're getting to that later. He touched on narcissism. Wasn't good. Anyway, he said there's a microscope on your behavior now, okay? You better be he said you better be Mother Teresa from this day forward, unless you screwed. Oh, he's referring to Wes. Now he's referring to Wes. Unless you screwed one of those young people. Remember you had young women in your house? Some sort of student, whatever. Yeah, if you screwed him, you're sifted, dude. Yeah. Yeah, Liz. I hope he didn't. Well, maybe you don't care at this point. Well, he just wants me to get on Clayton's children. They're all going to hell, okay? You just are. You're not trying to turn this around. You're not trying to reconnect with your father. You're not trying to, I don't know, be with him. You're not trying to invite him to see your grandkids. None of that. And because of that, you're all going to hell. It's called spirit of rebellion, yeah. Punishable with hell. My daughter's going to hell. So maybe you won't know each other. Okay, pastors, hatred and gays. You turned the world against them. You fomented hate. God hates you. Now God hates you. And now I have to go across America and right your wrong. If you insist on your hatred and disgust of gay people, he says, then I hate you. You will certainly go to hell too. Certainly go to hell. Because you ignored that whole scripture before Romans 1, because it was in Psalms. The wicked enter the womb. Totally overlooked it. Well, now you're going to hell because of it. Unless you turn it around and embrace the gay people and try to get them saved. I don't think that's going to happen. Y'all don't have the stomach. Your flesh is too strong. You're like this. You think you know God? No, you don't, because you totally missed the boat on that one. And that's going to be your downfall. Isn't that sad? Y'all were so dedicated to that church building. If you insist, okay, I already read that. Because of your pride, your misguided righteousness, tell the name of High Point and their end. Yeah, I already did. They know they're going to hell. They ran gays out, and they played the Passion of Christ. No to gays running churches. We don't expect gays to run churches. That's not what we mean. Okay, that's why he had me write that. No, we don't want gays running churches. But my God, to foment the hate that you did, especially High Point in Splendora, Texas, yeah. If you are one of these people that are always trying to control, here we go. I think we're going down the... Let me just keep doing it. Let me get a drink, because changing subjects now. I have a lot of material. There might be 6 or 7, I don't know. And I think Mondays is good for me. It gives me plenty of time to do my personal life, not much, and tend to this. This is very important. If you are one of these people that are always trying to control people or create scenarios to get your way, what you're really doing is trying to act like God. You don't see it that way, but I'm telling you, that is raw truth, and you need to stop. End times. Hello. Oh, he wants to tell the Schroyers that because of me, you're probably going to heaven, okay? Even though you ain't doing jack, probably. So, yeah. I'm sure he's going to put you through the ringer when you get to heaven. Oh, yeah, they've got all kind of things. I said, put them through it all. Whatever it is, put them through it all. Yeah. He'll get you straightened up so you can stay there, okay? Because y'all aren't doing it. Maybe Steph, maybe. I don't know. Okay, just know, okay, about this, okay? Just know, as you are relearning how to be a real Christian, you're living and moving and having your being in this world with those teachings now, okay? Just accept the fact that this is not easy, and it's harder, and the harder it is on you, and the more it hurts, you are doing great. It doesn't feel like it, just the opposite. You feel like You feel like cow dung inside. But it is doing what needs to be done. Killing your flesh, okay? Whole point. Oh, yeah. You know what I do also? Whatever I'm doing, cooking, feeding, whatever it is, I put other people first. I made that a habit a long time ago when I got Joyce. I made sure, like when I was with my parents, I always did the cooking. And so I said I would always serve my parents first. And then I would, whatever was left. And I know Mama noticed. How come yours looks better than ours? It's like I don't know, some sort of thing. It's because, I don't know, it got better as I was cooking it or whatever. So she always had a log in her eye. She just did. All right, it's killing your flesh. When I met Clayton, I thought that I was walking into my fairy tale. But to reach the fairy tale, I had to go through hell. I sure did. Still doing it. Laying my feelings down on the ground for everyone to stomp and spit on my feelings. I am John. Thank you. All right, 35. Psalm 35. Am I supposed to read it all? Okay, let's read it all. Psalm 35. My nose is already itching. I ain't even posted a video. It picks up on it. It's weird. And that was even before I was John. All right, 35. Let's just, he said read the whole thing. I hope it's not that long. A little. Not bad. But why? Let me read why. Psalm 35, and read it all. My journey in battle against Liz and Westpage. When you try to curse and you are not righteous, well, now you see it. Bit you in the ass because of me. God hates you for what you did, period. I don't know how one comes out of that. Take a vow of silence pertaining to anything and everything and everyone, and live the rest of your lives with your mouth shut. That's what he said. Let's go ahead and read 35. It might have something to do with that. Kind of help you, you know. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor. Arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin. Against those who pursue me, say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. Yeah. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. Yeah, I'm sure they were. That 850,000. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them, since they hid their net for me without cause, and without cause dug a pit for me. May ruin overtake them by surprise it has. May the net they hid entangle them. May they fall into the pit to their ruin. Then my soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. My whole being will exclaim, who is like you, Lord? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth and humbled myself with fasting. Yeah, thought about you. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief as though weeping for my mother. But they stumbled. They gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing. Yeah, people do that to me. They're going to end up in hell. They'll find out when they die. They'll be in hell. Just remember that. When you were talking all kind of smack about me, I don't need to know. He's already said he's going to kill anybody who talks smack about me while I'm on this journey. Okay? So that church that I attend, yeah, keep that in mind. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing like the ungodly. They maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. How long will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from these lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the throngs I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusations against those who live quietly in the land. They sneer at me and say, aha, aha, with our own eyes we've seen it. Lord, you've seen this. Don't be silent. Don't be far from me, Lord. He's not. He never is. Awake and arise to my defense. Contend for me, my God and Lord. Vindicate me in your righteousness, Lord my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them think, aha, just what we wanted, or we've swallowed her up. May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, the Lord be exalted, who delights in the well-being of his servant. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness and your praises all day long. I think I do that. Yes, I do. If you know me, that's all I've been doing, okay? All right, let's get back to it. Yeah. Okay, changing subject. Men who are throwing wide nets to get kitty. You know, the honey. Remember, guys, you're in end times. I already had a guy do that with me. Some old fart. Yeah, he's doing that. He's doing that. He dropped a big love letter. I knew it was BS. And I hadn't heard from him since. So he finally got a dumb one, okay? So guys like you, on all those little dating apps or whatever, just anywhere, on Facebook, it just doesn't matter. You're sifted. You do that behavior, playing the field with women, you're sifted. We're in end times. That crap stops. You're sifted if you continue to do this. Starting right now. God knows you saw my voice. You heard my voice. Saw me telling you this, okay? Yeah. You'll be sifted. All right. Ooh, 20. All right, let me stop this and go to the next one.